All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all. I hope my voice is coming good on your side. Uh, as always, we wait for Muslims to give us answers, and we are not the same as Muslims. If you go and post a Muslim page something, right away they will delete your message and they will try to hide it, or. For us, we wait for Muslims for hours, and we keep saying, "Who wanna call us? Who wanna call us? Who wanna refute us?" And then we don't get any. And then you will see Abdul. He post a shy post in YouTube trying to refute Christian Prince. Not many already is up. Most of people are asleep right now, but I wanted to share this with you and show you how intelligent the Muslims are. This is here the post of a Muslim. Here, his name Kuku. Cookie. His name is Cookie. By the way, this is one of the names we used to call Muhammad with in the Middle East. Christian Prince exposed. And again, always, does Quran chapter 55 verse number 53 mean humans cannot do space exploration and pass beyond the heaven and the earth? The answer, no. It's about the day of resurrection, you idiot. Now I want you maybe the Muslim, you see, the Muslims are like a bunch of kids, and their lack of intelligence, sometimes it's amazing. So what is Abdul is saying to us, that this is what happen in the judgment day, not now. But Abdul, already now we are out of the earth. By the judgment day, already we have stations in the space. So your God saying, you cannot escape my judgment, you will be in the earth. That's mean until the judgment day you cannot go. Not in the day of judgment, like in the day of judgment everybody will go back. The lack of intelligence is amazing. Actually, the answer is more stupid than your God Allah verse in the Quran. Because how you say to me that we will, because what you are saying simply that you cannot escape the earth, not in the time of Muhammad. You insist now that this is in the judgment day. That's mean you cannot escape until then. Otherwise we can escape the judgment day. And you are confirming that in the judgment day, Allah saying, speaking about what will happen in the judgment day, that nobody can escape the earth. That's mean everybody is in the earth. But already we have a spaceship. You can go right now to NASA. Actually, I start with, this is NASA. This is NASA life. Already we have a spaceship, and whereas people live there. So what do you mean? What if judgment day is tomorrow? Already there is people out this cape. So the statement is so clear that nobody can escape the earth and the heaven. Oh, sorry, and from the earth to go to the sky. And why? Because simply Allah, He says you cannot. You have no authority to do so. Try. He challenged you to do that. So if you say to me that this is what happened in the judgment day, that's very naive of you, because I agree with you. That's mean Allah confirming that the judgment day, until the judgment day nobody can go. Because if you are saying to me in the judgment day Allah will say nobody can escape the earth, but there is already maybe a bunch of millions, because if now we are in the space, what will happen after 500 years from now? If the earth continue to live for maybe a million years from now, nobody knows. I assure you we will have farms and stations, the same as you see in the movie. Already people, they are signing to go in a space trip. Right now as we speak, there is people, they sign for a space trip. Private company, they allowed you to do that. So if nobody can escape the judgment day of Allah, and nobody can leave the zone of the earth, that means the judgment day will be in the earth. And this is what the verse is saying. يا معشر الجن والإنس إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفذوا لا تنفذون إلا بسلطان. So, oh people of, by the way, he is not even talking about the day of judgment. He's saying, oh people of genies and etc., you cannot leave. Did he say in a day of etc.? No. Now they will say to you, well, in the chapter there is speaking about judgment day too. It doesn't matter. Even that will make it even worse, because that's confirmed that until the judgment day nobody will be able to leave from the zone of the earth to go up to the sky. Right? I feel really sorry for the Muslims, because you know their intelligence is, I don't know, like I don't know what they eat. Is it the food? Is it the camel urine? Is it just being a Muslim have to be stupid? Like, can they find me one smart person who can come, like come, you know, bring me something real? So this is in the judgment day. Okay, judgment day, that's mean judgment day. That's mean nobody can leave the earth until judgment day. And in the judgment day, Allah will, you know, will start punishing people, right? But if the whole, not if the half of the earth is in out of the space, I mean, what the judgment day for the earth mean? Because as you see here, he is speaking about the earth and where we live. We live in the earth, and you cannot go to where? To the heaven. So he made it clear that there is two places. One is called heaven and one is called earth. Where we are in the earth. You cannot go out of the earth. And that you said, you Muslims, this is the judgment day. That's mean we cannot leave until the judgment day, because then the authority will be allowed for you to leave or not to leave. Additional thing, as long we are talking about this, what about this verse? Chapter 15, verse number 17. Chapter 15, verse number 17. What do you say, Muslims, of this? We guarded the heaven from every cursed devil. I mean, have you ever heard of a cursed devil and the devil is not cursed? I mean, what is, anyway, Muslim translation. Actually, the Quran is saying stupid things. I mean, like, I mean, imagine, guys, in Arabic, look, just to show you the Arabic stupidity. Allah is saying, وَحَفَظْنَاهَا مِنْ كُلِّ شَيْطَانٍ رَجِيمٍ. وَحَفَظْنَاهَا مِنْ كُلِّ شَيْطَانٍ رَجِيمٍ. Muslims, what is rajim mean? Any Muslim can tell us what rajim mean? If he is shaitan already, what do you mean you describe him as rajim? Imagine I say to you, you are shaitan, and you are a sinner, or you are I mean, shaitan is a shaitan. You know what is left to add after you say that he is shaitan? Satan. You know what I'm talking about, Muslims? If you depend, that's it. I mean, all the evil is there supposedly. So you add things to it. You know, cursed, the cursed shaitan. He is the cursed shaitan. Okay, let it go. Let it go. So in this chapter, you can read any translation you want. All of them, they are the same. Shish kebab, falafel, hummus, as usual. Allah, he guarded the heaven from the shaitan. What does that mean? We can go right now and see the interpretation. Chapter 15, verse number 17. Okay. Well, Let us go to English. I'm trying to explore the intelligence of the Muslims, but the funny, I cannot find any intelligence. We have guarded them with meteor from every outcast devil. So Allah, He defend the sky from every side. He shoot the devils if they try to go, because the genie supposedly are the one powerful, not the human being. The genie, they can fly. So even the genie who they can fly, Allah will shoot them. You know, Star Wars program, George Bush. So it's so clear that anyone he tried to fly, in Allah He mentioned the human in the other verse, chapter 55, and here He is speaking about the genie guarding the sky. So nobody can go to the sky, otherwise Allah will shoot you with the star. Now where does the genie live? Where does the genie live? The Muslim, they believe the genie live in the earth with us. Okay, how Allah will shoot a genie by a star? You see here, they said meteor. It doesn't, no, it's not a meteor. Let me show you. If we go right now to the Quran, we will find this. Where is the Quran? Where is the Quran? Here we go. The Quran confirm that Allah will shoot anyone goes to heaven or sky by the stars. By the star. Huh? What happened? وَلَقَدْ زَيَّنَّا السَّمَاءَ الدُّنْيَا بِمَصَابِيحَ وَجَعَلْنَاهَا رُجُومًا لِلشَّيَاطِينِ. So based on the science of Islam or the science of Allah, there is only stars in the lowest heaven. And where we can find that? In chapter 67 verse number 5, as you see. You see it, Muslims? Chapter 67 verse number 5. If we go there, okay, let us make it bigger. And we have since the beginning adorned the lowest heaven with lamps. Okay, you know what the lamps, right? The Muslim, they have a miracle about lamps. They say lamps, lamps, lamps mean stars, 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 stars. Okay, so lamps. And we have made such a lamps as missiles. Chew, 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 chew. You know, to drive away the evil ones. So what, driving them from where? So they cannot go to heaven. So right away, if a genie he try, you know, genie is a very bad genie. You know, the genies are very bad. How, I mean, they are hackers. They try to go to heaven, Allah to steal his information when he have a meeting. You know, they spy. Actually, Muhammad, he claimed that when he was born, the doors of the sky is closed. Before that, the genie used to go and spy at Allah. You believe that? Muslim, do you believe it? Dumb Muslims. I mean, you Muslims are dumb as dump. You know what the word dump mean? I mean, dump is not enough to describe your situation. How and why in the world? What is that war is about? The genie tried to go to heaven, we shoot him by a star. I mean, is it Allah? He says if you want something to be, is SAB is going to be what, shoot him by a star? I thought Allah is in control. Now we find that Allah, he had to make stars a war system. So if somebody tried to get close, he shoot him. So he is not in control. Or what he have? He have a good gun machine. He's a cowboy. Your God is the same as the American army, maybe. You know, like okay, the Qaeda, they want to fly and come to us, but we shoot them before they come. But doesn't mean that we are in control of everything. Do we have any Muslim have some intelligence? So what do you mean that this is the judgment day, not judgment day? Allah in the Quran saying it clearly, he will use lamps, he will use stars to shoot the genie. And the genie, guys, remember Muhammad, he said that he tied his genie in the column of the house. Do you need to kill a genie by a star? I mean, do you know how big the star? How you can shoot a genie who live in the earth without destroying the earth? You Muslim, do you know how big the genie? Unbelievable. By the way, guys, I made a very nice video. I encourage you all to go and watch it and download it. It's called Islam in 15 minutes. Anyone saw it yet? Anyone saw it? Did you see it? It is in minds.com. Go to my page in Minds and you will find the video Islam in 15 minutes. I spent the whole night yesterday working on it. I felt like a teenage downloading videos and putting them together. You better see it, it's funny. I made a collection of videos, you know, show you how dumb the Muslims, but actually you cannot put all the dumb things in 15 minutes, but you know, it's just to give people an idea how dumb, stupid Islam is. Oh, you better go and download it too and share it in your page. You know, feel free, by the way, always to download my videos. You know that, you know, I don't work for myself. I work for the Lord. So I don't care really who download my videos. So, you know, do it. You know, some people, they get upset if people download their videos and load in their channel, because all what they are worried about is having subscribers. This is the last of my worry. I don't care how many subscribers I have. All what I care for, how many people they see the truth. The rest is the last of my worry. Does CP post here? What do you mean post here? I am here. Why I want to post? I'm talking to you. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe there to minds.com, you know, because it's like a backup account. In the same time, all the videos which is not, I'm not going to post on YouTube directly, you know, is going to be there. All right. Anyway, as you see, the Muslims, they have a lack of intelligence, and their stupidity sometimes is beyond imagination. So the Allah saying in the judgment day nobody can leave. So we can leave before the judgment day. And the judgment day will be in the earth. We can leave it before the judgment day. Are you stupid or what? But the truth is, Muhammad, he never imagined that time will come and human beings, they will be able to go and escape the you know, the earth. Nobody thought of this. Actually, we ourselves, like, you know, today, some people, they are hard, you know, they're having hard time to believe it. And there is many people, they speak of conspiracy. The American made a movie, it's false, it's not real, blah blah blah, big potato tomato, you know. But it's real. The space right now, we have a space station, have nothing to do with America. It's International Space Station. You see, this is NASA. Let me show you the live broadcast of NASA. This is NASA. As we speak, there's live people who live in those space stations, and it is not a secret. And they have live broadcasts every day, 24 hours actually. Right now they are saying they have temporarily. Here we go. Do you see the space station, Abdul? There is people, they live there. They stay there, they sleep there, they eat there, they stay there for some of them for a year or so. So this is now. So imagine in the judgment day. I mean, when the judgment day will be, nobody knows. So let us say judgment day will be after 10,000 years from now, or maybe more, maybe a million years. We do not know. So if now we are in the space and we have a space station, what will happen tomorrow? I assure you that tomorrow is going to come where people, they go to space as like going to you know, the same as you are going to the beach, right? You know, these days. So when you say nobody can go to the uh, out of the earth, and this will happen in the judgment day, that even more stupid, because already out of the earth, and then Allah will not be able to perform judgment day on the on those who they are He created, because you are saying only those who they are in earth, they will not be escaping the judgment day, but judgment day is for everybody. Even right now in the space, there's dogs and cats and rats or whatever they have, animals. They have monkeys. Imagine monkeys went to heaven, went to the sky before your prophet he go there, and monkeys went to the space before Muslims go there. I mean, the last one to do anything is the Muslims. Like, you know, Iran, they have a satellite. They have a satellite. They shoot a satellite in the sky, and they claim it is their own made, but except that all the chips is made in Russia, and even some of it made in Israel. All the wiring is made in China. All the boards is made in Russia. All the micro boards is made in Russia. Everything is made from where? And actually they got even some parts are just made. I mean, like, because when you say the board is already made. You just inserted, like, you know, once I told a friend, do you know that I made a computer? He said, really? I said, yeah. You did? I said, yeah, I did. How you can do that? I said, well, it's easy. You buy the board, you insert it in the place, and that is it's not really complicated. But did I make a computer? No. The most complicated part is not what I did. I just inserted in the slot. That's all. You know, today I installed a hard drive. But can I say I am the one who did? I mean, this is not my work. The hard drive is not made by me. So the Muslims always, they have a problem, and they have a lack of intelligence, and they have no idea how they can defend their stupidity and this crazy God. He want to shoot the genie so he will not spy at him. I mean, why genie can spy at you, Allah? Aren't you in the seven heavens? The genie can fly all the way to the seven heavens? In the seven heavens? Muhammad, he says, no, they spy at the angel when they are in the cloud. Oh boy. Can the angel keep their mouth shut? The angels in the cloud talking to who? What do you mean in the cloud? Everything in this religion is upside down, and no matter what you go, Muslims, you try to defend it, it is stupid, it is dummy. And you know what, as long we are talking about the judgment day, what about we read this together and see what kind of judgment day this judgment day will be? Have you ever heard of a God? He have a special angel teams, and their specialty is the anus. I mean, that's amazing. In chapter 69, verse number 32. And as long as this Abdul in the video here, he posed for us Ibn Kathir. I like to get him busted from Ibn Kathir. Don't you like Ibn Kathir, Abdul? You like Ibn Kathir. Okay, this is what you gave us. This is the website. I just click in it. So we are where? Abdul, we are where? Chapter 69. Even the chapter name is 69. We are talking about anus. Oh no. Okay, 69. Chapter 69. We go there as the Abdul required us and asked us to go. 69:32. Let us see. 69. Hold on. I will turn my Skype on. Just give me a second, please. Let us finish with the 69. This is 69, and this is 32. Are you ready, Abdul? Now, don't tell me you don't agree with your scholar, your favorite scholar, Ibn Kathir. All right. All right, guys. All right. Okay, we will turn our Skype on. Who wanna call me? I will turn it on and nobody call. You wanna bet? This is what always happen. I go to the beach, I find no ocean. You know, I asked them what happened. They said to me because you know we are changing the water. And then I recognize after that this was not the beach of the ocean. It was a swimming pool. All right, it is on. If you wanna call me, call me, Mr. Khawaja. All right, here in the front of us. Tell him to call, guys. I am on air. My Skype is on. Fasten him with a chain, wherefore, which a length of 70 cubit. All right. Kabul Ahbar said every ring of it is equal to the entire amount iron found in the world. Look how big this chain to tie a person, not to tie, sorry, to insert it in his anus. Look. Every ring of this chain have an equal amount of all the iron in the world. All right. فَأَسْلِكُوهُ, then fasten him. It will be enter into his buttocks and pull out of his mouth, and then they will be arranged on this chain just like luctus are arranged on a stick that is being roasted. So Allah will make a barbecue. So he would insert in the anus of a human being a chain. Are you there, Abdul? Are you there? Where is the Muslim who wanna call me? Guys, where is the Muslim wanna call me? What happened to him? Let me call the guy, because I think he left me a voice message. He's a Muslim, right? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
How are you, my friend? You call me, right?
How are you, brother? Good.
Are you calling?
Yes, I was watching your live
All right.
video.
Do you want to share anything with us?
Sure. Just give me 1 second. Let me get the earphones. So you're talking about the space, right?
I'm talking about what?
Where's my headphone? Brother, your voice is so weak, I cannot hear you.
My voice is very weak.
Sorry, your voice is so weak, I cannot hear you.
I don't know why, my friend. My voice is very good. Everybody can hear me very well.
Yeah, just give me a second. Let me get my earphone.
Okay. Call me back. Call me back. Call me back. Call me back when your earphone is ready. So it will be entered into his buttocks and pulled out of his mouth. Then they will be arranged on this chain, and they will be roasted like you know, whatever. Now, do you really Muslim believe that God, he will insert in the people, in the anus of a human being, chain? I mean, your God is watching a lot of American movies. Are you sure? This is what will happen in the judgment day. So the judgment day will be for those who they are on earth, and nobody can escape the judgment day for those who they are on earth. But those who are in the space station, they are, and those who they will be. I mean, you know, in a 500 years from now, we do not know how many people will be out of the earth. Everybody, the Russian and the American specifically, trying hard to find a new planet so they can occupy it before the first, because the one who go there, he will take over it. And if they find if they find a planet like the Earth, we will have a new Earth. As simple as that. All what they need to do is just to move a bunch of people. They can even move animals there if there is nothing alive. I mean, whatever is there. They can move goats and cows and send people. All right. All right, my friend. Do you hear me?
Yeah, it's clear now.
All right. What do you like to share with us?
You asked the question. You're talking about space, right?
Yeah. Why the Quran saying nobody can leave the earth? Allah challenging the mankind not to leave the earth, and you cannot leave the earth, the mankind and the genie. But all of us, we knew that we already we escaped the zone of the earth.
No, the zone of the earth we escape, but he's talking about the space, right?
No, my friend, no. The zone of the earth, the zone of the earth, that means you cannot escape going out of the earth. The zone of the earth is the 1 centimeter out of the earth. According to Islam, Allah, he split the sky from the earth, and Allah, he put the stars in the lowest heaven.
Brother,
okay, what is okay? How many? Let me ask you, how many heavens in Islam? How many sky? How many sky?
7.
Okay, where is the first sky start?
The first sky starts where we see the star which has a tail, right? Those stars. See, I will tell you one thing. Did you study in Quran Surah Mulk?
Surah Al-Mulk.
It's all about it's the kingdom. And I prefer you not to do by reading.
No, tell me what. Okay, tell me.
I will tell you.
If you want to show me something, give me a verse. What?
Because see, Quran is in which language?
Is what?
Quran language is what? Arabic, right?
Yeah, and I'm an Arab. You know that, right?
Yeah, you are. Now I don't know your nationality, your religion. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I am an Arab. I am
2-3 days ago.
I am an Arab. So don't tell me that you're in Arabic. Yeah, I am an Arab. This is my first language. So
then, man, why you don't play Arabic Quran with English translation?
Because people, they are listening, they don't speak Arabic. Do you speak Arabic yourself? Do you speak Arabic yourself?
No, I don't speak.
So how you asking me not to use other language? Why you are asking me not to use other language when you yourself as a Muslim, you do not know Arabic yet? So what you would do? How you pray to Allah? How you worship your religion? How you understand your God words? You don't speak Arabic, which means anyone can lie to you and say this is what the verse saying. How you learn about Islam? By Urdu?
No.
So what? How you learn about Islam? What is what is the Quran you read? The Quran, my friend. The Quran you read when you try to study the Quran. What is the language you use to read the Quran?
I read in Arabic and I understand.
You read in Arabic?
Because yes.
You really? Are you sure?
Come on, man.
Okay, well,
Quran is in Arabic. Quran is in Arabic. You have to read it in Arabic. To understand, you can use your language.
What asliku mean? Asliku.
See, my brother, that's what I'm telling you.
No. I just ask you a word. I'm just asking you a word. I ask you a word. You know. Let me tell you what you do. You Muslims in Pakistan and India, you have an Urdu books which resemble the Arabic language, but it's not an Arabic. I know what you are talking about. You read for me Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, but you are not reading Arabic and you do not know Arabic. Here we go. I'm asking you a word in Arabic. What the word asliku mean?
Now we are going in different direction, man.
I'm not. I'm reading. I'm asking you about a word in the Quran. A word in the Quran. I'm not asking you a word from Mickey Mouse magazine. A word in the Quran. You said you speak Arabic. Everybody heard you. What asliku mean?
I did not say I speak Arabic.
No, you did. You did. You said you said you understand Arabic and you read the Quran in Arabic. Everybody heard you.
I read the Quran in Arabic.
So how you? What do you mean you read the Quran in Arabic but you not know Arabic?
That's why in the very beginning I told you something that you changed the topic.
Now you are the one who changed the topic. You are the one who starts saying that this is. Do you know the language of the Quran? You are the one who mentioned to me the language, and then I said to you, I'm an Arab. I look like you are shocked. You thought you are speaking to an American guy. You can tell him you do not know Arabic, so you do not know Islam, right? But it doesn't work with
No,
me.
no, no. Who
Okay,
said
so now
this? I will not
why
say. See,
why you said to me
most,
why you said to me you can read the Quran in Arabic and you know Arabic when you do not know Arabic?
when I said this, man.
You just did. This is recorded. People, they can play. They can go backward in the video in YouTube and they can play 5 minutes ago and you said that.
Okay, man. Just one simple question.
Hmm.
You read Quran in Arabic. Why don't you play Quran in Arabic and with English translation?
Well, because the Muslim, they will complain about copyright if I do.
No. English is a standard language
And no.
worldwide. Everything
Secondly, here we go. I'm showing you the Muslim translation in front of you. What do you mean play? Why want to play? Give me the verse. Give me the verse of your choice. I will show you the Muslim explanation in English and the Muslim translation in English. What's your problem?
No, man. We don't want translation from you because you're talking too much.
Not from me. Not from me. Okay. Who is the translation you accept? Okay. Let me ask you. Let me ask you.
What in Arabic?
Khawaja, listen.
You are doing translation. While in translation, you are using your own words in the.
No. I'm not using words. I am showing people in the screen what I'm reading. This is your Islamic website. Search.com. Searchtruth.com. All the translation there is Islamic. Yusuf Ali, Shakir, Biktal, Muhsin Khan. Which one you want?
This is the book of Allah.
Which one? Which translation you accept, my friend? Please tell me.
I don't need.
Stop playing games.
I don't need.
What? No, you need. You don't speak Arabic. Don't play games. Don't lie. You need translation. You are the one who just said to me, why you don't play the Muslim translation? And now you are saying to me you do not need Islamic translation. I ask you, do you speak Arabic? You don't speak Arabic. So do you speak Arabic or you don't speak Arabic? If you don't speak Arabic, then you need a translation. What the translation you accept?
With audio. I need it with audio, man.
What? Don't tell me audio. No audio. You can read it for me. What the translation you accept? No problem. Okay, with audio. Which translation with audio you like? Give me the translation name. Translator.
Sure.
Which one?
I can give you the link.
No, don't give me a link. Give me the name. Translator name.
Surah Mulk.
What's wrong with you? Give me the translator name.
1 second, man.
Surah Al-Mulk. He is searching for it. He doesn't even know he's talking about.
Because we are not going so deep with our creator against.
What the creator, my friend? You know nothing about your creator. Who is your creator? You know nothing about your, and I can prove it.
Against him.
My friend, you know nothing about your God. Nothing.
Very wrong way. Allah will give
you know nothing about it. Don't give me a speech now. Okay, give me the verse. The verse you want to give me. I became so curious to know what this verse is about. Must be super powerful. What is that?
This is all about his kingdom.
What about his kingdom?
How you understand the kingdom, man? Tell me. What is the definition of
listen
kingdom you have?
Okay, what the translation you want to read in the chapter of Al-Mulk? What translation you want me to show?
I don't want to read. I want to listen.
What listen? We are not singing here.
Arabic?
No, we are here to talk
Arabic?
and to read. You don't speak Arabic. Do you speak Arabic? What do you mean do you read Arabic? What's wrong with you? This is what the Muslims do, by the way. They bring somebody have a nice voice to recite the Quran. This guy, if he sing any song for Michael Jackson, is going to come good too. If he used the F word, listen, this is how they try to fool people. They bring somebody have a nice voice, and then he start reciting the Quran and say, Allahu Akbar, how beautiful. This guy have a nice voice. You want to see how stupid the Quran is? Let Zakir Ali recite for you, Zakir Naik, and then you will see how dummy it is. So you bring somebody have a nice voice trying to fool us, saying to us, Quran is beautiful. It's not, it's stupid. Now I want to go to the chapter of Al-Mulk just to get you busted. Huh? This is a chapter has 30 verses.
Man, you are doing racing, you know.
My friend, don't change the topic. I want to show you that the chapter you are talking about is a crazy chapter. You Muslims have no idea. What are you talking about? All right.
That's great. You are Arab guy, right? Read it for us. Surah Mulk, read it. First 10 verses, read it for us.
All right.
In Arabic.
Let us see. People who have no idea what this book is talking about, but they are copy paste.
What is your nationality?
I am a black, blonde, African American from Japan. What about yours?
By birth.
What?
Answer to the point, man. Don't go.
What is your nationality? What is your nationality yourself?
By birth, I'm Pakistani.
By birth, you're Pakistani?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you proud to be Pakistani? Are you proud to be Pakistani? Are you proud to be Pakistani?
I'm proud to be Muslim.
So you are not proud to be Pakistani. So what you are asking about nationality if you don't care for nationality?
Yeah, because I don't live in Pakistan, man. I'm living in Saudi Arabia.
It doesn't matter where you live. In Saudi Arabia, they treat you like
If you go in the space, what will be your nationality?
I don't have a nationality, my friend. I don't have one.
No, in the space, of course, in the space, no one has nationality, man.
No. In the space we will be with Jesus. In the space we will be with Jesus. What nationality? You know that with the Christ we are united with Him. There is nobody care for the language, nobody care for the color, nobody care. Not like you. Your God will not allow Muslims to enter heaven unless they are white. Now, read with me. This is a chapter of Al-Mulk. Let me show you how stupid this chapter is. How your God, he says in the beginning of the chapter, verse number 1, Tabarak alladhi biyadihi al-mulk. Blessed be the one who have the mulk in his hand, which means the rules in his hand. Allah saying to who that?
To us.
What do you mean to us?
Like, what are the rules?
No, he is saying a blessed. He is saying a blessed. Listen. He is saying a blessed. The one who has the ruling, the mulk. Who is the one who have the ruling?
Allah.
So Allah blessing Allah.
Allah has the rule. Allah has the power.
The question is very simple, my friend. Allah.
Now, if I tell you who,
I know who. Okay. Listen. This is not the question. This is not the question. How Allah say Allah is a blessed? Allah is a blessing. Allah. How many Allah you have?
We have only one Allah.
Okay, so then how he say blessed is the one who have the ruling, and he is able to do everything. He is who? Who is the one is talking?
Yes.
Who is the one?
Allah,
my friend, who is the one is talking? How he is talking? And then he say it is he who he is able to do everything.
Okay, you want me to explain it to you?
Explain, go ahead.
Then I will ask you a question. You will answer me to the point. No left, no right.
My friend,
no front,
you asked me to read the chapter of Al-Mulk. I'm showing you.
I will tell you.
This is your request. This is your request. I'm doing your request. Already you asked me a question.
How he himself is blessed.
Tell me. No. It's not about how. This is not the question. 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 My friend, listen carefully. He is saying, blessed is he. How Allah can bless Allah? Who is a blessing Allah? He is saying, Tabarak alladhi biyadihi. A blessing on this who have the rule in his hand. A blessing on him. Who is that? You said Allah. Who is the one who's talking then?
Allah is talking to you.
Allah is talking. Allah. Okay. Allah putting a blessing on Allah.
Yes, no. Allah is not talking to Allah. Allah is talking to human being that I am.
No problem. Talking to human. No problem. But he is saying a blessing on the one who is. Who is the one is? You said he's Allah. So how Allah? He says a blessing on Allah.
Man, I got your issue, man. Allah,
and then how he's saying, listen, and then he say, وَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ. Listen, وَهُوَ عَلى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. Who? Do you know what huwa mean? He who?
Yes.
Okay, he who?
Allah.
But Allah is talking. How Allah is talking and he say he?
Look, man. Don't ask me question in the small parts. I will give you the theme, the full sentence.
My friend, no, you don't know the theme. You are a person who asked me to read this verse, this chapter, and it's very crazy chapter. And Allah is a blessing. Right? Allah blessing his God. Allah blessing his God. Allah blessing his God. And Allah is saying that this God is able to do everything. And then he says, he is the one who created death. How that can be? هو الذي خلق. Do you know what خلق mean? What خلق mean? What خلق mean, my friend? What خلق mean? What خلق mean? What خلق mean? What خلق mean? What خلق mean?
No, let me. No. I will go.
How you can create death? No. Explain to me how you can create death. How you can create death? I want to understand that.
I will explain you, man. How much he's powerful and what.
No.
What the meaning
here in verse number 2 it says it is he who created death. How you can create death?
No. Don't go on verse 2. We are not finished with the verse
We are
1
not
because I
finished.
didn't
No, we are
answer your
saying
question.
you are refusing to answer the first one. So Allah created this.
No,
How
I'm
that
not
can be?
refusing, man. You're not
Is
letting
death
me to answer you.
is death something created?
Because
Yes or no? Is death
I will ask you one question that I hope you cannot answer.
is death something created?
How he's ruling and how he's blessed. Can you tell me anyone, NASA or your science or United States, any institution or something that who can bring from east to west, he can change the direction of the sun and the moon?
Can Allah do that?
Who can
Can he do that? Allah?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, why he is not doing it?
Yes.
Why he is not doing it?
He will do it, man.
When?
When you will finish reading the Surah Mulk.
Oh, when I finish it, you know, Muslims
You will understand.
Muslims in the time
you will understand, man. You
during the time of
Arabic,
Muhammad, during the
you are
life
a
of
Christian
Muhammad,
Arabic guy,
during the life
with understanding the English.
During the life of Muhammad, people they keep asking Muhammad to give a miracle. Listen. Why Allah could not make a miracle during the time of life of Muhammad?
He didn't make any miracles?
No, he did not.
You were there at that time?
Give me one.
Even your father, your
the Quran says that. Are you accusing the Quran of lying?
How you can say that?
Are you accusing the Quran of lying? The Quran says that people keep asking him for a miracle, and Muhammad he says, well, Allah is capable, but you don't understand. What is the miracle?
Now read the second verse. Now read the second verse about
what?
Death.
Huh?
Now read the second verse.
Now you want to jump to second verse. So you skip this question.
Yes, we are.
Now you skip this question. You say, okay, we are done. So you keep jumping like it's up to you. Okay, I will jump with you. How Allah he created the death? How Allah created the death?
Read the full verse.
I just did. الذي خلق الموت. This is a sentence. الذي خلق الموت. How he created death? How you can create death?
1 minute. Let me read it here also.
Are you going to sing for us? Your voice is ugly.
Man, wallahi, ya habibi, you even don't know what is the worst and what is
answer, my friend. How Allah will create death?
Man, this is a normal general Arabic problem.
How Allah will create death? I want to understand.
How are you Arabic, man? Read the full
answer. How Allah will kill? How Allah will slaughter death? I want to understand. How Allah created death?
See, you're doing something like there is a half sentence in the page and
my friend, I want an answer. I want an answer. It says there, الذي خلق الموت. It is He who created death. What does that mean? How you can create death? Created. I understand creating life, but creating death, that is not going in my head. Explain to me how this can happen.
I will explain you once you read the complete verse.
I did. I answer. الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم. He is the one who created death and life, right? Okay, how he create death? I understand that God, he can create life, no problem. But to create death, how is that be?
That when you will taste it, you will know it.
No. He says create. He said create. You see, the word is so clear. He says khalaqa, create. I understand that there's death, and all of us we will die, and your prophet already is dead. My Lord, the Messiah, is alive, and you understand that, right? And we are following to the living Messiah, and you are a follower of the dead Muhammad. Now, how Allah will create? How Allah will create death? Explain to me.
He created already. He will not.
What do you mean? How do you mean he create? How he can create death? Is death something? Is death something to be created?
I will tell you the death how he created, by heart attack,
how?
By accident. When the time completes, khalas, the person is dead.
What accident?
How many people?
No. You see, when you say, no. Listen, Abdul. Listen, Abdul. When you say I create, it means there was something.
This is the way he created the death.
There is no create. Do you know what create mean? Do you know what create mean?
Created.
Yeah, what create mean? What create mean?
Created.
What create mean?
Khalas, he's created already.
What
Created
create mean? Explain to
and
me.
now
Create.
we are
What create mean?
experiencing. If we
What
have
create?
eyes, he gave us eyes.
Okay,
he gave
let
us
me ask
ears,
you
he
first.
gave us,
Let
he
me ask.
created
Let
the
me
human
ask you.
being
Let me ask you.
as
Let
a
me ask you.
most, as a most.
Who is
created
death?
a
Who
human
is
being
death? Who
as
is
the
death?
most
Who?
high valuable creature.
Abdul. Who is death? Who is
And
death?
why we are,
Who
why as a
is
human being we
my
are most
Abdul?
valuable and high
Change the
creature,
question.
because
Who
he gave
is
us
death?
wisdom.
Who is death?
Wisdom no one has.
Who is death? Who is death?
Death.
Yeah, who is death? Allah, he says he created death, so death is a person. He created death.
Some English language classes, man. Who is death?
Yeah, who is death?
Is this a
how Allah he created? Is it true that Allah will slaughter death?
Who is air? Who is air? Tell me, who
Listen,
is air?
is it true that Allah will
Air.
slaughter death? Is it
How?
true? Is it
Who
true?
who is,
Is it true that Allah will slaughter death? Yes or no?
who is air?
Is it true? Is it true that your God will slaughter death? Yes or no?
Tell me. Who is air? Tell me, man. Answer the question. Who is
air? Is air. You just give the answer. Who is air? Is air. As simple as that. Now, who is death?
The death is death. The death is
no,
death.
there's nothing is called I create death. Death is you.
End of life.
No, death is losing life. There's nothing to create. The same as darkness, the absence of light, nothing to create. Like your God, your funny God, he said in the Quran that Allah created day and night. Correct? So
yes,
is night created?
Yes, because it's changing.
Changing what?
Something that changed.
Changing what?
Changing when you are. What time their sun rises in your area?
Yeah, but this is only in the earth. If you go in the spaceship, you will not have a day and night. It's going to be the same 24 hours. Actually, there's no 24 hours there. So what do you mean it's a created night? There's no night. How you can create night?
Kingdom will have many functionalities. One kingdom is not only just a blank room, and it has a functionality.
Okay.
We have Earth, we have many other planets, we have
my friend,
stars, we have
listen. Okay, let's see how smart you are. The same chapter. You are the one who asked me. Calculation. Right. Yeah.
If you go further, I don't know how you are Arabic guy and you don't know. And you are taking in the wrong direction. We are not Arabic guys.
Right.
We are listening Quran in Arabic. And
because you don't know Arabic. You see, you are listening to Quran in Arabic. You don't understand. That's why you accept it. If you understand it, you will not accept it. It's a stupid book. And look. The same chapter you are the one who asked me to read it from. It says that Allah he created the stars in the lowest heaven and he made it as a missiles to shoot the genies. Is that true?
Yes.
What do you mean? Where does the genie live?
Man, first
where the genie live? Where the genie live? Where the genie live?
Who is Shaitan?
Is it true? Okay, where is Shaitan? Where Shaitan live? Where Shaitan live? Where Shaitan live? Where? Is he in earth or in his heaven?
He is invisible, man. This is the main problem.
It doesn't matter. Not for your prophet. Your prophet, he did tie him in the column of the mosque. Don't tell me invisible. Your prophet, he saw him physically and he tied him in the column of the mosque. Now don't tell me and he is small. Otherwise, there's no way a man he can tie him up.
Man, I will tell you.
Now listen, answer me. Where is Shaitan? Where is Shaitan is living? Is he live in the earth or he live in the space?
He live in the earth.
Okay, how you can shoot Shaitan? Hold on. Great. So guys, listen, guys. He said Shaitan. He live in the earth. Wonderful. How Allah will shoot Shaitan by a star without destroying the earth? Where is the stars? Allah is shooting stars. Allah shooting star at the Shaitan.
Space, right? You're talking about
what space? What space? Abdul, you just said Shaitan is in the earth. So Allah will show the Shaitan. Allah
very limited. We are human beings, right? Our eyesight has a limitation.
What outside? What eyesight? No, we can see. Right? We can see. We can see.
He don't need a NASA help to take him to the space. He can go.
Okay.
Because he came from heaven to earth. It is a very huge distance.
What are you talking about? The Quran says in chapter 55, Abdul, in chapter 55 the Quran says nobody can leave the zone of the earth. So stop lying. no human, no genie can leave the zone of the earth. This is the Quran saying that.
But they can try, right? They can try.
Okay,
He
here
can
we go.
try.
So, but still he
He
cannot
will
go.
out of
So
the
Allah,
first
in order to
sky,
try,
he will be thrown,
no
because
problem.
the
Listen,
same thing
listen.
mentioned in
Okay,
Quran.
now Shaitan is trying to leave the zone of the
Human
earth.
being, yes, human being can try to, human being can go to the space. Shaitan cannot go. He will try, right? This is what Allah says.
So why Allah is not shooting the American by stars?
Americans are not Shaitan. They
Okay,
are human
Shaitan.
beings.
What about Shaitan? Shaitan, he live in earth, and he want to leave. In order to leave the earth, if he can go out of the zone earth, he escaped. That's it. So why we don't see him?
No. Why he escaped? You are his relative or what, man? You are changing the situation. Now you accepted that he is going to leave the space, and Allah is saying that we have created the sky which has thrown, and we are throwing on them. Then why you are not accepting this truth?
Because it's stupid. The star is so big. How big the genie is? How big the Shaitan is? How big he is?
Is nothing.
How big?
A small baby who just get the wisdom to see, to recognize his
my
mama,
friend, the question is very simple. Your prophet, he tied the Shaitan. Your prophet, he tied the Shaitan in the column of the mosque. So he is not bigger than the mosque, correct?
Huh?
Your prophet, he tied his Shaitan to the mosque column. He tied him up. All right. So he is a small, he is a small, tiny creature according. Listen, he is a small, tiny. Don't talk over me, Abdul. You talk too much like Zakir Naik, but you have no answer.
And you don't want.
If you're a prophet, listen. If you're a prophet, he did tie the Shaitan to the column of the mosque. That means he is a tiny like a monkey. Why Allah want to shoot him by a star? Shoot him by a bullet. Can't Allah buy like a M16? I can give him my guns. What do you mean shoot him by a star? Shaitan is so small, tiny. You want to shoot him by a star? Do you know how big the star is? How you can shoot the star in the earth, and the genie is in the earth without burning the earth? Where are the genies? Where are they?
If you will shoot him by the star will not come to the earth, because this is kingdom.
Where is the star? Where is
the many galaxies?
Okay.
Even if till now NASA or the human beings, they went to the space, where they went? Tell me.
Okay, let me ask you.
Where they went?
Why Allah created? Why Allah created the stars?
These questions are stupid, man. This is the beauty of the
What the beauty? What the beauty? I'm asking you.
This is His kingdom.
Why?
This is beauty,
why Allah created the stars? What is the purpose? Okay, what is the purpose of creating the stars? The question is very simple.
The purpose is to beautify for the human creation. See, I am the one.
All right, but do you know, guys? Did he say beautify? Did he say beautify? We heard him, right? Okay, there's billions of stars we cannot see. So what to beautify mean? We cannot see it anyway. What's the point of saying beautify if we cannot see it?
Why not? You can go to the space, right? You go with the NASA.
But we cannot see it. We cannot see it. No, what we see. What NASA? Are you telling me NASA is Allah now? Allah, he created. No. Allah, he spoke to Muhammad in the time of Muhammad, saying,
"Okay, you are talking about."
Listen.
Right? Even you go to the space.
What do you mean beautify? What do you mean beautify? Beautify what? You cannot see the stars. You cannot see the stars. Most of them, they are. What we see of the stars is not even 1 billion%. There's billions of stars. Nobody knows how many. So what do you mean to beautify the sky? To who?
You know how many. You said billions.
No, I said I said nobody knows. The Bible says no one can count the stars. So what do you mean your God, he made the stars to beautify the sky? Beautify, that's mean we see it in the eyes, right?
Yes, but our eye has limitation, right?
Right. This is what I'm saying. If our eyes have limitation, so what the point of saying beautify if we cannot see the beauty?
We can see the maximum limitation we have.
So what is the rest? What about the rest? Why they are? You just said the stars are created to beautify. So what the benefit of the rest? Those who we cannot see.
You will use telescope.
What? Okay.
Yes.
Even
you will see telescope.
Even with telescope.
More visible.
Even with telescope.
This is what is happening,
my friend.
This is what you guys are doing. They are doing.
Okay. Even with telescope, still you cannot see.
No. We are not happy. We are not happy with this one. Let's go to the space itself.
Huh?
And then we will see. They will say, they will use the telescope. They will see, oh, okay, this much stars we are seeing. Okay, there will be more stars. Let's go to the space. They will travel up to some distance. Again, they will use the telescope from the spaceship, and oh, still there is a very huge kingdom and we cannot see it. Let's go more forward. Okay, and they will be trying, and they will
okay,
be
let me ask you. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Is the purpose?
Okay.
Is the purpose of the stars is to guide us in the roads in the sea? Is that the purpose?
Yes, but not nowadays.
Not nowadays. So why Allah he says that?
Scenario, if you have the knowledge
okay,
of this,
guys, did he say not nowadays? Okay, in chapter 6, verse number 97. In chapter 6,
GPS,
Abdul, no problem. So the Quran,
you need to have a knowledge.
Okay, so the Quran is not for
an interview.
So the Quran is not
prepare yourself.
Okay, the Quran is not good for every time, only for the time of Muhammad, because you said not nowadays.
No, why only for the time of Muhammad?
So here we go. The Quran says, it is He who made the stars for you, so you might guide yourself in the land and the sea. And you just said not nowadays.
No, I will. No, not for nowadays. Most of the time, if you are in the desert and you don't know anything, while you were in the city, while you were living in the city and you did not collect it, you came. You listen Quran and you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In the time of Muhammad, that verse is valid. Now it's not valid, right?
Even before Muhammad.
Okay, even before Muhammad. Let me ask you a question. Let us make it simple. Okay, let us make it simple. Let's make it simple.
We have
Allah created the stars.
Abdul. Prophets, man. When we are respecting your prophet as well.
Okay,
we are not saying that we only have.
I don't care if you respect the prophets or not. This is not the topic. Don't respect the prophet. I don't care. Listen, your God, Abdul. Are you talking to yourself? Are you talking to yourself? You keep talking.
I'm talking the way you are talking.
You are like a pregnant woman in the delivery room. You keep talking, have nothing to do with the topic. The verse in front of us saying that Allah created the stars to guide yourself in the land, in the sea. But most of the stars we cannot even see them, which means this is wrong.
Don't use those star, man. Which is available, use it. That is enough for us.
But did he say what available is only for you to see, or he said I created the stars for you to guide you in the land and the seas? Did he say that?
Yes, but he did not say that go for the invisible star that is not even visible.
Okay, let me ask you. You see, your God is a crazy God. You like it or not? Where the ice is coming from?
Now ice?
The ice is coming from where?
Tell me, is it mentioned in Quran?
Yes, it's mentioned in the Quran.
Here I am here.
Here we go. This guy, he is a Muslim. He read the Quran in Arabic. He claimed, but he never heard where the ice is coming from.
You read the words for me where it is mentioned in Quran.
I'm asking you first. Where is this? You tell me first. Where is the ice coming from?
Is it mentioned in Quran?
It doesn't matter. Where is the ice coming from? Is the answer going to change?
I don't want to.
The scientific answer. Give me the scientific answer. Like we have hail. Where is the hail coming from?
Is it mentioned in Quran?
My friend, who care if it's mentioned or not? I'm asking you. I'm trying to see how much knowledgeable you are. Where is the hail coming from?
I don't have any knowledge about hail, man.
You don't know where the hail coming from? You do not know where?
No, man, I don't know.
Okay.
You tell me from where.
Okay, do you know that the Quran, do you know that your God claimed that Allah, he have mountains of hail in the sky and he break it from there and he send it on us?
I don't know.
What do you mean you do not know? You tell me you read the Quran. You tell me you listen to Quran in Arabic.
Of course, I am a human being, man.
You tell me you read the Quran in Arabic. So what? You are a human being. Suddenly now you remember you are a human being. Suddenly you remember now you are a human being. You didn't remember that you're a human being when you call me. You told me read the Quran in Arabic. The Arabic is so beautiful in Arabic. Now you get busted when you heard that I am an Arab. I'm asking you. Let us go to the Quran.
No, man, I am very happy.
The Quran says, listen. I want to translate. I want you to translate. Abdul,
how they speak English.
Listen, I want you.
These guys,
you
are a Christian and these are Muslim Arabic.
This guy, he is like a radio. he start talking, but he have no idea. Nobody have an idea what he's talking about. What are you talking about? Listen, I want you to translate. I want you to translate for us. وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِيبُ بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ. What Allah is saying?
I told you I'm listening Quran with Arabic and English.
You do not know Arabic. You are a liar,
But
and you are repeating that
I don't
again.
want English from.
Stop
I'm
lying.
not Arabic, man. I'm not Arabic.
So how you say to me you listen to Quran in Arabic? You told me that. You told me I understand Arabic. It's recorded. It's recorded. You told me you understand Arabic.
No, I did. Man, 100 times I told you.
Okay, if I go back right now, if I go back in YouTube, if I go back in YouTube and I play your recording, that you said to me that you understand Arabic and you read the Quran in Arabic, are you willing to say loud and clear that you are going to leave Islam if I show you that, if I play it for you?
Where is my friend Abdullah?
You see, so now you know you are lying. You are not accepting the challenge. You are not accepting the challenge because you know you are lying. You know you are lying. Okay, now forget about it. No problem, no problem. Abdul, in chapter 24, verse number 43, Allah he says he sent hail from mountains in the sky. Explain how stupid that is.
Which surah this? This is which surah?
Chapter 24, verse number 43.
The name of the chapter. What is
the name of the chapter? I mean, what's wrong with you? I mean, I gave you the chapter. Do you know Arabic?
What is the name?
Do you know Arabic? Do you know Arabic? You don't know. So what the point? Al-Nur.
What is the name of the chapter?
Listen, a chapter of.
Because I will listen.
Shut up, so I can tell you the name. Al-Nur. I feel sorry for the woman. She will marry you, man. You know what? If your wife she get a breast net, if your wife she get a breast net, listen. If your wife she get a breast net, she will be breathed from your tongue because you talk too much. Answer me. Chapter 24, verse number 43. How Allah he says Allah will send from the mountains, from the sky, from mountains in it, hail. Explain to me.
Okay, let me search it and listen it myself.
Listen it yourself.
In which sense? In which sense it is this? Is it a blessing or is it azab from Allah?
Huh? What?
Chapter. One minute. Chapter. Chapter number what?
How many times I have to say it? Abdul, listen. You have no idea what are you talking about. I told you many times. I told you An-Nur. I told you 24. And do you know what Khawaja mean? I mean, how you call yourself Khawaja? Do you know what Khawaja mean?
Yes, I know very well.
No, let me tell you what in Khawaja. Yes, no, in the Middle East, when they say Khawaja, it means somebody he's a pimp.
In Arab?
Yes, you can ask any Arab guy. Somebody he call himself Khawaja, that means he's a pimp. Are you a pimp?
Foreigner?
My friend, a pimp. Yeah, a foreigner, because what they do, a foreigner, he come to town and he work as a pimp. So he leave his town so nobody know him, that he's working as a pimp. So they call him Khawaja. So now, Mr. Khawaja, I repeat it for you. Chapter 24, verse number 43. Allah, he sent from mountains in the sky hail. Do you agree with him or not?
Verse 23. Chapter 24, verse 23.
What is 23? What's wrong with you? 43. What happened? Are you dead? Are you there?
No, I am surprised because here I'm getting for this chapter number 24, verse 43.
Yeah.
Holy Bible, Matthew.
What
Holy
Holy Bible?
Bible, Matthew.
What Holy Bible, Matthew? I'm reading Quran, my friend. What Holy Bible,
Well,
Matthew?
it's YouTube. What I can do, man?
What
It's
Holy Bible,
YouTube.
Matthew? Go. Let your dad call me, okay? I don't have time for kids. What a stupid idiot. Bible, Matthew. I feel sorry for your wife. Your wife, she will go crazy. I mean, who in the world want to marry a guy like this? It's like, you know, you have a sandstorm, you open the door, all the sand outside come in one moment. And none of the sand is useful. And look how they lie. He thought in the beginning, I do not speak Arabic. I am not an Arab. So he want to call me, he want to convince me. Do you know Arabic? It's my fault, by the way. I should say no. And then you will see you should know Arabic, because the Quran in Arabic, and then you will see how beautiful it is. My friend, we are the Arab, the last one to believe in Islam. Even the Quran says so. The Quran says Al-Arab, they refuse Islam. And Muhammad, he forced them to Islam because they speak Arabic very well. They knew how stupid he is. This is what the Quran says about the Arabian, that the Arab are the worst. Why? Because they know Arabic. Al-Arabu ashaddu kufran wa nifaqan. Chapter 9, verse number 97. The Arabian are the most kuffar. Why? Because they speak Arabic. Muhammad, he cannot fool them with the stupidity. Huh? And the wandering Arabs is he who believe in Allah and the last days. Huh? And the wandering Arab are the ones who they are the worst. Huh? And the wandering Allah are the most disbelief and hypocrisy. Do you see it? Why Muhammad he say that about the Arab? Because they knew Arabic. He cannot fool a Pakistani. He can fool a Pakistani guy who have no idea. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. But what that mean, nobody knows. Shish kebab, falafel, amin. But somebody have a little intelligence is not exist. Muhammad, his religion is spread only because he forced it on the Arab. This is why in the Quran you see that the Arab, Allah said to them, the Arab, they say we believe. We say we believe. Muhammad said to them, say you believe not. But you are Muslims, which means he forced them into Islam. He forced them to Islam. In chapter 49, verse number 14, look what the verse saying. The desert Arab says we believe. This is what they say. We are believers. But they are not. We know that. But because they want to escape the death, say you have no faith, but you only say we are Muslims. So the scumbag Muhammad, he knew that the Arab don't believe in him. So how they converted to Islam then? It's so clear. To escape death. Brother Sitter, did the guy's name Christian Prince? This guy also asking question. Those questions are very easy to answer. But the problem is his question is above my grade. One of the question with the Christian Prince always asking, who is Allah? How in the world I will tell you who is Allah? Allah is the creator. Anything else we do not know. You don't even know what Allah mean. I challenge any Muslim to tell me what Allah mean. I mean, have you ever heard of a God have a name and then this name nobody knows what it mean? Madness. Oh man, we don't hate anyone. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't hate anyone? What a potato. Welcome to Pakistan, my friend. You know, there is a Chinese says it says that he left as a donkey, he never came back as a horse, and that is a Muslim. It doesn't matter where you send him around the world, he will come back as a donkey. And the only prophet in the whole world, you see, the Bible speak that the prophet, he heard a voice coming from the side of the donkey. The prophet of Islam, he spoke to his donkey and he asked him a very unique question: do you like females? Even when he spoke to animals, it's about vagina. I mean, imagine the first time a human being, like imagine first time me, I see a cat or a dog or a donkey, and then he can talk to me. That's amazing. And then what I ask him, I mean, look how serious the question is: do you like females? And the donkey, oh no. A donkey is a gay? I mean, the story alone is a disaster. Asking the donkey if he like females, and then the donkey, he don't like females. Like even the donkey of the prophet is a gay. Not only him, he used to wear his wife clothes. Not only him, he pissed as a woman. Not only him, he put eyeliner 3 times a day. Now the Muslim, they say to you that eyeliner can be used as a medication. This is true. But this guy, he's putting it 24 hours. I mean, the whole day, all his life. What medication? If you are sick, you can do it. In the in the old days, they use anything for medication, no problem. But this is if you are sick. But Muhammad, he put eyeliner always. So this is not about sick. If you have a fever, you cover yourself by many blanket, no problem. This if you are sick, but if you are not, you don't do that. This man, he said, I never received Quran except in the clothes of my wife, Aisha. How in the world you say that? What's wrong with you? Anyway, Khawaja, you can call me maybe. What is today? Today is Friday. We will have at 4:30 today. You know, today again live broadcast. You can call me, but you promise me you don't talk too much. I mean, just breathe. Oof. Oof. And you know what? I want you to think about the question I gave you about the ice. I mean, your God is amazing, man. He sent ice from mountains in heaven. I have a neighbor, by the way. I'm trying to throw some ice at his house. I don't like him. Can you call Allah to throw some ice from the mountains in heaven he have? But tell him not to hit my house, okay? What's wrong with this religion? Don't forget to subscribe. Today again we will have live broadcast today, not tomorrow. I don't know what time is yours, but in USA at 4:30 p.m. New York time, we will have again a live broadcast. Everybody is welcome to be with us, and Muslims are welcome to call. You see, the problem is Muslims are not qualified to be Muslims, because to be a Muslim, there's a certain qualification. Number one, to be dumb. Now this guy, he called us, he's dumb. The second qualification, he don't have it, which is to be dumb to the point he can keep his mouth shut and he don't talk much, where he get himself busted. Right away he start telling me, read Quran in Arabic. Read Quran Arabic, man. Please Quran in Arabic, as if we are going to listen to music right now. Because the Quran, what they do, they bring you a guy, he have a nice voice, and then he sing the Quran, and they will say, wow, the Quran sound nice, really. My friend, you want to see how stupid the Quran is? Why you Muslim don't play for us the recitation of the Quran by Zakir Naik? I want to hear him. I want to hear Zakir Naik reciting the Quran so we can laugh. You cannot fool us. Somebody have a nice voice, even if he sing the F word, is going to come nice because he have a nice voice. They always hire somebody have a nice voice to recite the Quran. I never saw anywhere they don't hire somebody. Actually, it's a business. If you have a nice voice, this is what you do for a living. You sing the Quran. You see, even Christian Prince, if he sing the Quran, and Christian Prince, he don't like the Quran, the Quran will come nice. Let me recite the Quran for you. بسم الله اللهلات اللهيت أكلنا 7 مراميت وأخذنا من آل شليت وأكثنا وأكلنا القرنبيط وقلنا ما هذا يا فليط وكان هذا شيطان حطيط بيط. Do you like it? But do you understand what Christian Prince he said? I don't know. I have no idea what I was saying. You know. Once I made a Quran, my own Quran, to a Muslim, and I asked him, "What do you think about it?" He said, "It's amazing." I wasn't saying Quran. I was saying hummus, potatoes, tomatoes in Arabic. The guy, he loved it. Allahu Akbar, so beautiful. Do you know the cobra? The cobra, the snake? You know, people, they think that the cobra listen to the music and dance with it, right? The fact the cobra is deaf. The same as the ant, where Allah in the Quran says that Sulaiman, he heard the ant. Funny God. This is how the Muslim is. The Muslim is deaf in the language, which means he doesn't understand, but he move with the stick. He move with the music. The stick is moving, you know. Allahu Akbar. What the music is saying, nobody knows. And who care? The Muslim, he learned a few words in Arabic and he think that he is a Muslim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You ask him what this word mean? He said, okay, let me start from the beginning. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. What this word mean? Okay, hold on. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Abdul, what's wrong with you? I'm not asking you to recite from the beginning. What this word mean? He do not know. They just recite it, they memorize it, and they have no idea what it says. Now we have Mr. Abdul Aziz. He is from Yemen. Maybe Abdul Aziz can call us. Abdul Aziz, do you want to call right now? Abdul Aziz, as long as you are an Arab, that will save me from a lot of you know, I mean, speaking to those Pakistanis is really useless. Abdul Aziz, you're an Arab. Do you want to call, my friend? As long as you're an Arab. No, he have to speak in English, but we can read in Arabic and he can translate, because the viewers are English speaking people. There's no point of speaking Arabic only. We can use Arabic, you know, no problem, like in case you want to read, and then he translate. Any Abdul? No problem, Mr. Abdul Aziz. You are more than welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, Abdul Aziz. Yeah, and you know, and those poor people in Yemen, you know, the Saudi, they are killing their kids and they are killing their babies, and this is how hypocrite the world is. You know, when the rich he play pimp, nobody speak about honor. When a poor person he do something wrong, or even if it's not wrong, right away the whole world on you. The whole world always with the rich. This is the truth. You know, there's no justice. You see, when Saddam Hussein attacked Kuwait, the whole world went to help Kuwait. Okay, here we go. The Saudi did the same. They took their army and they invade Yemen, and the whole world go blind. Nobody can see it. The whole world go blind. Anyway, feel free to add me, Abdulaziz. My account is a Skype, and the Skype is Debate TV. All right, so feel free to add me if you like to call later. You are more than welcome. Anyway, guys, I was thinking actually to be on air just for a few minutes. I mean, seriously. But you see, things get out of our hands. We got Abdul from Pakistan, and you know he want to show me how truthful Islam is. And he have no idea that Allah he sent ice from mountains in heaven, and but he know the Quran, all of it. Quran is so beautiful, yeah. So I think it's time for me to go and get some ice from heaven, and I will be back to you at 4:30 p.m. Later today. Already we are here in the morning in USA, and I did not sleep yet because I cannot sleep, man. The Quran is so beautiful. Every second I remember the Quran, I feel I want to cry. Yesterday I was like, I did not mention that to you. I was crying not because I was cutting onion, trust me, and making salad, but it was the Quran. I mean, it's obvious. I was trying to convince myself that this onion is crazy, driving me crazy, but the truth is, it's not the onion, it is the Quran. Yeah, true story. Sahih al-Bukhari. You want to ask me something? Abdulaziz, don't ask me something. I will give you nothing, my friend. I'm a poor guy. What do you mean ask me something? What do you want? Versions? I can give you a limited number of versions, but I'm waiting for the delivery from Allah. What's something you're looking for? Why you don't ask Allah something? What about asking Allah to help the poor people of Yemen against Saudi Arabia? Why you are buying in Yemen guns, machines from America and from Russia? Why Allah don't send you guns from heaven? You know, why in Saudi Arabia right now they are buying by billions of dollars F-16? I thought Allah he protect the Kaaba, right? Do you remember the chapter of the elephant in the Quran? Allah he send rocks made from hijarat min sajil. Why they are buying airplanes? Yesterday we were showing the people here, I don't know how many of you was here, we were showing you how the Muslim they have a cable for thunderbolt protection in the top of the grave of Muhammad. But the Quran says Allah will send thunderbolt only on those who he hate. He want to punish them. Why you are worried about the prophet, so you put a thunderbolt cable protection? I mean, doesn't make sense. Why you have a thunder protection on the top of the Kaaba? Unbelievable. Yeah, somebody is asking me to sleep. Okay. All right. Anyway, Lord have mercy. What we can do. Bad boy, what you gonna do? Right North Pole in YouTube. Mr. Price, right North Pole in YouTube. What does that mean? Anybody knows what does that mean? Anyway, Allah knows best. You cannot understand the Quran, we cannot understand Muslims. Look, Mr. Prince, right North Pole in YouTube. Okay. And what does that mean? Isn't it the Quran says that Alexander the Great, he explored where the sun set and where the sun rise, and he found the sunset where people they live next to it, sitting in the murky water. Is that the place you want me to go to? Is that the North Pole? Huh? Is that the North Pole? What do you mean, right? Tell me what do you want to say, the North Pole? What, not North Pole? Give me the idea right away. Trust me, the answer is here. I'm a Christian prince. I am the nightmare of Allah. I want to show everybody how stupid Islam is. What the North Pole have to do with your Quran? Give me the verse. Let us laugh. Give us the verse. I challenge you. Don't tell me North Pole. North Pole will take me to nowhere. What do you mean North Pole? Give me the verse in the Quran speaking about the North Pole. What North Pole? Just write in YouTube North Pole. And you do not know what the verse is saying. Tell us the verse. Tell us the verse. Let us laugh together, my friend. Let us laugh together. It's a challenge from me to you to tell us what the verse is talking about the North Pole. You know what? If there is a verse in the Quran speaking about the North Pole, I will shave my 20-foot beard. I challenge you right now. Huh? About the sunset. Let me show you what the North Pole, according to your prophet Abdul, sunset, huh? Now you want to talk about the sunset. Look what your prophet said. The prophet asked me at the sunset, who is the one is talking now? Abu Dharr, the guy who always ride behind the Prophet Muhammad in his back. I am not going to enjoy really riding behind a person in one donkey and holding him. Anyway, the prophet asked me at the sunset, do you know where the sun goes? Yeah, I know where. The prophet, he said the North Pole. Is that the hadith you are talking about? Is that the hadith you are talking about? Look what your prophet said. I replied, Allah and his apostle know better. So Muhammad is Dr. Muhammad. My guys, Muhammad, he graduated from Stanford and he worked in NASA. Yeah, Allah and his apostle know best. He said, it goes, i.e. travel till it protects itself under the throne of Allah. Is that the North Pole you are talking about? Or what about this hadith? Let me show you the other one. What about this one? This one is even more beautiful. I was sitting behind the messenger. Look how romantic, man, at the sunset time. I mean, look how beautiful the time. Sunset, sitting behind the beautiful Muhammad. Man, the weather is getting hot. I mean, what a romantic moment that a man sitting behind the prophet at the sunset time and they're having a nice conversation. I was sitting behind the prophet. This guy always sit behind the prophet. How come the prophet never sit behind him? Anyway, let it go. All right. And who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting? He asked, do you know where the sun set? I replied, the normal answer, Allah and his messenger know better. I mean, this automatic gun machine, you say the question, Muhammad, he like it, by the way. Muhammad, he like to be promoted or to be praised. So he asked, do you know where the electricity coming from? Right away, the Muslim, they say, Allah and his apostle know better. So Muhammad, he says this, electricity come from electric city. It's a city called Electric. And this is where we get electricity. Hello, it's so simple. So Allah apostle said, it's set in a spring of warm water. Is that the North Pole? Abdul, is that a North Pole? Somebody asking me, where do you get this electricity from? I just made it. I mean, honest to God, I just made it. Electric city. What later, my friend? Why you Muslims always, when we get on the corner, you say to me later, friend, later, friend. You see, you Muslims, until now you have no electricity, you have no good roads, you have nothing, because you could say inshallah later, inshallah, Allah is willing. Why we don't have electricity? Because inshallah tomorrow we will put something, you know, tomorrow we will do the wiring. Why we don't have water in the houses? Because inshallah tomorrow we will install a tank or something. And why you don't have kids? Oh, this is the only thing. They don't say inshallah, they do it right away. Unbelievable. Anyway, if any one of you feel like, you know, convert to Islam, let me know, by the way. I have some adapters to convert you from 110 to 240 220. When you convert to Islam, you will need an adapter to a dump 200,000 volt, the highest dump ever. Lord have mercy. Anyway, guys, sound like nobody is calling, so I want to say thank you for being here with us today, and don't forget to be with me tomorrow today at 4:30 p.m. All right, and don't forget, please, to go and download the video we have in minds.com. I have a new video, you would love it. I spent the whole night yesterday working it, honest to God, almost 6-7 hours. I mean, those videos, they take a lot of time to put them together because I was searching in the internet. I felt like a teenage. By the way, I'm still young, I'm serious, you know. My mom is 17 years old, you know. I mean, come on. And you know, in the Middle East, women, they got mature at the age of 60 years old. By the way, the Prophet, he did not marry Aisha at the age of 6. No, he did marry her at the age of 18. But Muhammad was dead when Aisha, she was 18. Yes, he married her after death. Hello, what the problem? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Are you crazy? Stop drinking camel urine. Take beer. All right, take a beer. May the Lord bless you all. And as you see, Muslims, we are the Christians. We are the followers of the living Messiah, and you are the follower of the dead rotten Muhammad. And the Quran is a stupid book, and this is why you Muslims are ashamed to speak about it with me. You are brave to talk to someone who do not know Arabic. You are brave to speak to someone who do not know Islam, and you are brave to talk to everybody except the one who knows, and that is me. Do you know how many Muslims left Islam because of me? You will not believe it. You can imagine how much Muhammad is so upset from me. I mean, he is no boiling in his grave. Yeah, remember, Muhammad is not dead in the grave. You know, I can show you the hadith. Yeah, he's listening right now. You said praise me and pray on me. They said, and your prayer will be displayed in the front of me. They said to him, how we can pray, how our prayer will be displayed in the front of you and you will be dead. He said, the prophets, the ground will never destroy their body, which means he's claiming to be eternal, and he is dead but alive. And the prayer of Muslims will be presented in the front of him. You see how scumbag he is. He's claiming to be God, living for eternity and never die, but yet he is rotting in the grave right now as we speak. Thank you guys for watching, and may the Lord. Elijah, don't tell me about Elijah. How come your God did not mention Elijah as long you believe in Elijah? Can you show me Elijah in the Quran? Even the name in the Quran, your God have a amazing names, by the way. Why in the Quran doesn't say that? Abdul. Yeah, guys, the North Pole in the front of you. The Prophet, he believed that the sun set in a spring of murky water, and Abdul Aziz saying this is the North Pole. Here we go. We found where the sun set. May the Lord bless you all, and we seek the help of the moon god to make our light at night shiny, and we do not need electricity no more because Allah provided us with the lights of the Quran and the light of the moon, and he is the one who created the stars to shoot the genie with it. And by the way, I decided to sell my gun and not to have any bullets in my house no more, because I'm going to use shooting stars to shoot at anyone he tried to bother me. All right, because this is the only way you can really don't spend money for guns and bullets. I'm sick of it. Each time you go to do some training to shoot, you spend $30-40. I mean, I'm a poor guy. I'm sick of it. I will use stars. True story. Christ is Lord and Islam is false, and we see you soon again today at 4:30 p.m. Thank you very much. God bless.